Now, how do you deal with aversion? Death, famine, disease, decay, COVID. Because that's not fun. But the thing is, it's like, it's all a facet of like how we deal with life, because you have to deal with those extremes. And I think the way that you learn to deal with those extremes has a profound impact on the relationships you have with other people that funnels into our businesses as entrepreneurs. Like, how do you handle it when, I don't know, things aren't going well? How do you treat people? How do you communicate with them? How do you this? How do you that? I think it's a good skill, but we learn communication to be able to figure out what it is we can do, not only in the good times, because everybody can deal with the attraction, but how you deal with the aversion is the part that really interests me. How do you deal with the haters online? How do you deal with being reported to the state board? How to deal with clerical and taxes? The aversion part, the hard stuff, is often what really is the sandpaper in life that makes people who they are, in my opinion. Anybody can do the easy stuff.
Yeah, that ties in perfectly with the things I've been thinking about in the book, which is essentially it's an argument to go and explore your aversions and to become more comfortable with them. And I'm presenting it a really counterintuitive way where I'm saying, hey, look, rest and recuperation, working on fundamentals, exploring things that you already know, doing things that are kind of easy. That's the thing that ambitious people actually have an aversion to. I mean, there's far worse versions of this out in the world, but I think there's one also inside of just the day-to-day life of people that are trying to achieve is they get the attraction from driving towards their goals, but they aren't willing to look at their aversions, and they don't understand what their aversions are.
Yeah. No, and they have a natural push in America specifically. I think people are very short-term. Like, I want my peppercorns now. I'll go to Amazon and order it. And Jeff Bezos has somehow provided that infrastructure. But
thanks, Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff. It's like, how do you deal with that when you're having a problem with your significant other? Because to me, I look at people when I'm dating now, I'm like, okay, how do they deal with adversity? Because everybody can go have a good date, and we had a good date and good food, and it was nice, and we connected. It was so great. But how do they deal with, I lost my job, I'm broke? How do they deal with my car broke down? Do they treat me like adversity? How people deal with adversity and how people deal with challenges is the real make or break to me. It really tells me something about people. The real thing in life is learning how to deal with that. Entrepreneurship, like I do this all the time. I go, okay, how do I feel about something? That's one thing. But then in a business sense, how do I get it done? It doesn't matter. It means two shits what I think about my business. It matters what the customers think about your business.